Hey everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel, and it is Tag Tuesday, so it is my day to do a tag for you guys, and I love doing tags, as you guys know. So this one is one I saw several booktubers do when I first joined Booktube, and I didn't do it because I thought it was very similar to the newbie booktube tag, but I'm still going to do it because a lot of people asked me to, and it's kind of a fun one for those who maybe haven't seen my first video or are coming across me based on searching for this tag or something like that. So it is the small booktuber tag. So number one is to introduce yourself. Well, my name is Mary. I love to read. I have been reading most of my life. I've been a bookworm. I've always been the person who wanted to go to the library and would go home with like 20 books and have them read in a week. That's just me. I also really love to write, so I sometimes do write stories, although I'm not currently publishing anything. I come from a family of readers. Trying to think if there's really not a whole lot of interesting things about me. If you want to know more about me, I guess watch my channel. I'm pretty boring overall. I just like to read a lot of books. And I work as a revenue manager, so I play with numbers all day. Number two, how long have you been on Booktube? So technically I've been back on Booktube for maybe like 3 months, but overall I've been on Booktube longer than that, because when I first started YouTube, I don't remember when I started my YouTube channel, but it was way back in like I want to say I started my channel like 2007, 2008. Back when I first started, I was doing Booktube related content back then, but I deleted my channel all the way through in like 2014, 2015 and started over. I started over again in 2017 with my cancer channel, and then I switched again in 2020 to go back to books. So technically I've probably been on Booktube for like a total of 10 years, but the new restart of Booktube has been only like 3 months. So off and on for about 10 years. Number three, what types of videos do you make? Well, I'm still trying to figure out what types of videos I make. Right now I like to do wrap-ups, book tags, like book review, booktube tags, because I think they're fun. Anything else that kind of sounds interesting. I'm trying to branch out and do some more interesting things. So in the future, I'm hoping to do more reviews, top 10 recommendations for different topics, and so on and so forth. So I'm growing and I'm changing, but right now it's a lot of wrap-ups and kind of like tag videos. Number four, what do you love about Booktube? I would love to say everything, but actually it's just getting recommendations from other people, seeing what other people love about books, and also the community, and just finding people who like to read the same kinds of books as me is really cool, because a lot of people like to read, but you don't always like to read the same kind of books. And so I'm really happy to find the romance readers of Booktube, but also seeing other Booktube channels that read things that I don't read, because you hear about their thoughts on a book and you're like, oh, that sounds really interesting. It's not something I would have ever picked up at a store or at a library, but after hearing them talk about it, you're like, I really want to read that. So I've actually read more variety of books since I started doing Booktube content again, because of everyone else's recommendations, which is really cool. Number five is what types of books do you read? And I mentioned before, mainly romance novels, Christian fiction, anything with a happy ending. I have lately started reading more horror novels and mystery novels, just based on the recommendations of other people. I don't really like nonfiction, but I will read Bible study type books, just for Bible study and just for additional learning. Number six, what are your favorite videos to make? And that would be tag videos. I love doing the tag videos. I don't know why. I think they're fun. I like watching other people do tag videos. So that's why I started doing Tag Tuesday, because I really love doing tag videos, and this is a good way to be able to do them each week, but not have that be the only content I do and to bore you guys to tears with tag videos. And number seven, tag a bunch of small booktubers, which I will tag below, and I'm going to mention 3 that you wouldn't think I would recommend, and 1 just because I love her books and her content on her Booktube channel and the books that she reads. I get a lot of recommendations from her, so hopefully you find her helpful as well. First one is Couple from A Couple Books, and I have been watching Couple's channel since he first came out with his first Booktube video, and the funny thing about it is that I don't really read a lot of the same types of books that he reads, but because he's so excited about them and gives such a interesting like description of the book and review of the book, I've actually read some of the books that he has talked about on his channel, which I would have never picked up before. So I really like him. He reads a lot of interesting stuff, and he's very engaging. So even if it's not the kind of books you read, he's very like interesting to watch. and so I enjoy his videos. Another one very similar to that is Kate from Love Story. She's so soothing when she talks, and I love that she reads a variety of books. Like, she reads a little bit of everything, really, classics, you know, old books that you wouldn't think I would read, newer books. I mean, she reads a little bit of everything, and I love that because, again, she'll recommend books that I would have never picked up because I tend to stay in that little romance section in the bookstore, but she'll recommend it, and I'm like, I would love to read that. That sounds really interesting. And so she's one of the people that over the last few months, I have actually picked up books I would have never picked up before and read them. The next channel I'll mention is Book Island. This is another channel where she just reads such a wide variety of books. It's really interesting to see the kind of books she reads. It's very different than anything I would read. She also has great editing skills, and she's really funny. So I really like her a lot. She's just unique, and I really can't think of any other booktube channel out there that is like her, which is what makes it so interesting. I really enjoy seeing what she's reading. She'll read popular books, she'll read not popular books, and I just think it's really fun to see like the variety that she puts on her channel. And then the last one is the one I was talking about. This is Always Booked, and she is almost at 1,000 subscribers. She's just under 1,000. So if you check her out and you like her, make sure you subscribe to her channel because she's so close to being at 1,000, and I would love to see her hit it. But she also reads romance like I do. She reads a lot of like the Christian fiction type books that I like to read. She really reads a variety, but the books that she reads are more the type of books that I read. So I get a lot of recommendations from her. I love seeing her, like, what she's been doing, and she also does like a favorites video. I don't know how to explain it. She'll do like things that she did that were her favorite things for the month, or she'll talk about like things she's doing with her kids, or things that she's baking, or things that she's cooking for dinner, or whatever. So it's a variety. It's not all just book content, but I think she's really fun to watch. And a lot of the other booktubers I watch have quite a few subscribers. When they said small booktubers, I was thinking anybody with less than 1,000 subscribers. So most of the ones I watch and really love have more than 1,000. But if you are a small booktuber, be sure to leave a link to your channel below and tell us a little bit about what you do on your channel so that we can check you out, because this is how we get to know each other, right? We're a community. Let's all get to know each other. Thank you for stopping by today. I will be back on Friday with my review of Bridgerton Netflix series. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.